Everybody, my name is Scott Henry. I'm with the Chitlins from Gulfport, Mississippi. We're here at Ground Zero with Leilani Kilgore and Mr. Hobbs.
Yeah.
I want to ask Leilani one question, just one. Leilani, what makes you do this?
It's a loaded question. I started, according to my parents, I started singing as soon as I could start talking because they always have music going. They're big music lovers. They don't play, but they're super, the first date with the Rolling Stones called from Halloween. Like that's their vibe.
Yeah.
So I always grew up around music, and it just became instilled in me very early on that music is an imperative part of life and of expression. And being a kid who talked too fast and wasn't great at making friends, playing music just became like the easiest way for me to express myself. And I just have so much love for the art and passion for it, and guitar playing especially, that it was just this inevitable path that I dedicated myself to, and thankfully my parents were very supportive.
You're really aggressive on stage. And I seen that tonight when you broke that string and you didn't give up. And your style of playing, in my opinion, there are 4 degrees of blues. I seen all 4 of them tonight with you.
Oh, thank you.
And you're an original, and whether you know that or not, you should thrive on that, just that alone. And you're a beautiful performer. Your stage presence is stellar. And Ground Zero loves you. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, so it's a question I ask in our podcast, and I'm gonna ask you. I feel like it's a perfect question to ask in this atmosphere. So, who are your biggest influences, first off? And alive or dead, if you could be on stage with one person, who would it be?
So biggest influences, my dad was very, very particular about making sure that I listened to Steve Ray Vaughan and B.B. King and, actual blues cats. And it took me a long time to appreciate them, to be honest with you. I didn't like it for a long time. I didn't understand. And then when I got old enough to understand that it's not so much the genre as it is the means of expression, that's what did it for me. My biggest, honestly, like getting into music, it was the songwriting that caught me first. The craft of lyrics and melodies is what hooked me as a kid. And then understanding that you didn't even have to do all that, you could just use a guitar to express yourself. I really got into, the 3 Kings, Albert King, Freddie King, B.B. King. Albert Collins is amazing. I think Gary Moore is one of the most versatile and B, most incredible players, God rest his soul. Keith Richards just says just a force of nature has always been an influence for me.
Okay.
But then, I love Howlin' Wolf.
Oh,
Because
wow.
Howlin' Wolf,
He was
Charlie
aggressive,
Patton.
man.
Charlie
Like
Patton
yourself.
terrifies me.
Yeah.
But what they did was so simple and so powerful. I love the art of simplicity.
like that dude. He's
Badass
got big
motherfucker.
news, yeah.
And he was playing a house party, and some guy thought that he was looking at this guy's woman. So Patton takes a break, and he's standing outside, and the guy's waiting for him and cuts his throat with a knife.
Yeah.
Cuts his vocal cords, but he survives. And that's why he sounds the way he
Growl.
does.
Wow, that's why you got the growl.
That's why
That's why
I
you
got
got
the
that
real
growl.
from
And I mean, talk about like some real raw blues shit. Like it doesn't get much realer than that. So, you know, like Sunhouse, like cats like that. You know, don't you mind people grinning in your face? That's just Sunhouse clapping and singing.
And that was commonplace, man. They had all kind of feuds on stage back then during the Chitlin circuit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He actually shot that guy for impersonating him.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it was a tough drive. You know, when you went out and worked that hard for your numbers, and somebody tried to rob you from them, man, it was an aggressive situation. And that reminds me of my friend Leilani.
The aggression.
And look, and it's nothing detrimental. It's just a common trait of blues players to be steadfast in what they do.
I think it's the most raw, emotional genre in my opinion. And it can be happy, it can be sad, it can be anything. But to take human nature and manage to encapsulate that, whether it's playing or singing, in a very basic format, I think that's just incredible. So I got a lot of influences, to be honest with you. I think the aggression, probably comes from, I like Jack White a lot as a kid. Jack
Sure.
White made huge noise with two people. I think that's awesome. He broke it down to the bare bones. People dead or alive that I can be on stage with, weirdly enough, and I know it's counterintuitive for what I do, but I have so much respect for David Bowie. And just because he was a chameleon as far as genre, he did everything. He did a record with Tina Turner. I mean, the man did everything he could, and he just had such a beautiful way of owning his craft and being true to what he wanted to do at the time, but also managing to market it and sell it and make it believable and creating his own little world on stage. And that's hard to do, as a performer. Draw people in like that, that's tough. So I would say him or, Gary Moore for sure.
Save my brain from the smoke in my eye. The same road never seems to change. I'm making my way on company time. I'll see you on my own escapade. But I gotta go home now. I got peace of mind waiting for me.
So, Leilani,
Yeah.
buddy guy,
Yeah.
took you under his wing.
Little bit, yeah. The time that I've gotten to spend with Buddy Guy has been, I don't get starstruck very easily, but every single time, on stage or off stage with that man, it is an honor, and it is something that I still feel just bewildered by and taken aback by, and he is a living legend. He is the last of his generation.
And you know what? You're well on your way to be in that category too, Leilani.
Thank you very much. Those are
Thank
big
you
shoes
for
to
coming
fill.
in tonight at Ground Zero, Mr. Hobbs, and interviewing with us, the Chitlins from Gulfport, Mississippi. Leilani, we love you. God bless.
Great
I
show.
love you too.
Thank
Go
you.
Chitlins.
right, y'all give it up for the band. Come on, give it up. All right, give it up